Okay, we are live. Alrighty, all right. We are just getting set up here. Let me get logged in on the computer. I know a lot of you guys may be catching this one on replay today because you are doing Maker Mania. But we've got a fun project today for Wine Friday. And let's see. Let me just get logged in here. Hang on. I'm just logging into my laptop and all the pop-up windows are coming on.
Alright, so what's your plan? What are you thinking about that one?
Well, that was what I was asking you.
I think it'd be great.
Huh?
I think it'd be great. Look at that. How about this one here?
Greater than one?
Mm-hmm. I tell myself that every morning I wake up.
That I am greater than one?
You know what?
It's a good thing I have Brooke, because she is greater than one.
Every time I wake up.
How did I get so lucky? That's what you say to yourself?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So Stacy says Diana and I are watching Maker Mania 3 and zooming at the same time, so she has to watch us on her phone because that's all she has left. That is a lot of Wi-Fi going on there, Stacy. Alrighty. Alright.
Right, so...
Did you pick some colors like I requested?
No, I think we should do... Well, what do we want to do? Savage Patina and maybe a... What's the blue one? The pink.
Did you just hear that noise?
Yeah. The pink flamingo.
I don't think they'll go together though.
Uh-huh.
You think so?
Well, you never know unless you try.
Okay, well I need like 3 nice colors that go together that are kind of dark is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
For this first layer. So I guess I will go look stuff up as you do this.
Okay.
I'll go try to find some colors.
Okay.
Okay.
I will crack open the
Yes. Please do.
the nectar of the gods. Da, 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 da.
So maybe a blueprint sketch.
Da, 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 da.
Da, 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 da. Ah.
I know, hey. Oops. Let's see if I can pull it. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah.
Where's my mowed lawn?
Are you going to be talkative later on tonight? Yes? No, right.
Why, are you trying to stop that from happening?
A little bit more. You gonna
That's
have
enough, man. I can't drink and it's like the middle of the afternoon. Wine Friday changes everything.
If I fill it to the brim, will you lot be quiet a little bit? There we go. That might be good right there. All right.
Oh, my brushes.
What brushes?
Oh. There they are. There they are, my friends. There they are. Okay, I'm going to need this one.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to need this one.
Yeah.
And I'm going to need this one.
Okay.
How do you like those colors?
It could be fun.
Could be fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it might not be a long day, but let's rock around.
Oh, well, you never know.
Oh, I don't think so. think you have. I mean, I think you have it, you know, pretty much down.
You think so?
I think so. Actually, I do. I believe so.
Well, we'll see, won't we?
I know. We'll see. We'll see. All right.
Okay.
We all still getting.
Are you ready? It is time. Is it time?
Yeah, let's get it going because I think you might be.
It's time for. Yeah, I think we're good because a lot of people are at Baker Mania today.
Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
let's do it.
it's time for roll call. Was that calm?
Yeah.
Ish.
Look at that! Look at that color. Almost
Like
Martinelli's apple juice.
Oh, I was thinking of something totally else.
Oh, it's just weirdo. I'll try that. Hey, so The Witcher. Tammy, how you doing, love? And Stacy with the whole hookup over there with her and Diana. Right on, Stacy. Let me see here. And Margaret, it was nice. Margaret, I'm glad that you're back. What's going on, love? And Kippy, 84, New Mexico. Kippy, all right. That's sort of a cool day there, Kippy. Jana, is it too early for wine? Absolutely not, Jana. It is happy hour a lot of places right now. Absolutely. Elizabeth, howdy, Elizabeth. Glad you could join us, love. You hear the wine opening, yeah. It's a nice little pop on that cork there. Lizzie, we found some delicious pineapple wine. That's pretty good in Hawaii, actually. Jan, how you doing, Jan? Hello, a hot one in Eek. I just signed Daryl up for driving lessons. Ooh, good luck with that, Jan. Good luck. Let me see here. And we're just waiting on Brookie here. Knows Maker Mania started today. So you try to breeze through this one. I don't think we'll breeze through it. This should have it pretty good, actually. Might be pretty fun with this one. All right.
Are you done?
I am done.
Okay. Skeleton crew today.
Yeah, but let's rock and roll it.
Yeah, I got an idea.
What, you do, finally?
Maybe.
All right. Have some wine.
Have some wine. Here. It's got to start with here. Have some wine.
Here, have some wine. Here, have more wine.
Have some wine. Yeah. Okay. Don't touch it. Not a thing in that box, man.
Oh, I'm not touching anything in the box.
Okay. I would have had you cut this, but we know how you are about cutting.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, can you check in the graphic? That's what I'd really like you to work on.
Let's finish up overhead.
Okay. Alrighty. So let's talk about today's items. So this is a stencil from Visible Image, is a very, very cool kind of artsy company out of England, and we have featured some stuff from them before. This is a stencil that we have had in before. We just got it back in stock, but it is one of the best stencils I think out. I mean, it is so usable for all kinds of things. It's a really, really cool stencil. So I am going to use this one today. And funny enough is I thought I had this one pulled, but I can't find it anywhere. So I am opening another one. And this is one of their brand new released stamps. It's called Butterfly Effect. I'm going to need some prices on the Visible Image stuff because it turns out you did not check it in. Okay, so this one here is very cool, and it's got a big, beautiful butterfly. It's got this kind of grungy little background, a couple cool sayings, and these bubbles are fantastic. So, anyways, I have kind of an idea of something I want to try. I don't know if it's going to work. If it doesn't work, I'm going to have to pivot and figure something else out. But we're going to give it a shot. Okay. So first for the stencil, I just cut myself a 6x6. And actually what I want to do for this first part of the stencil is I want to get, mostly I want to get color on the stencil. Where's that sticky grid? I need the bigger one.
Is it on the table?
No, it's in the box. Because this one isn't going to hold my, it's not going to hold this large piece. I need the bigger one. Yeah, thanks. And if that's, is that adhesive or is that garbage?
Oh, it's probably rubbish.
It isn't. It isn't. I can tell it's got adhesive on it. Okay. All right. So we're going to, I'm wondering if I should just tape this down. So the colors I'm going with today are, I picked some bold colors that I'm hoping will go, oh, wait a minute. No. I'm going to just have to hold this in place because I actually want all the ink on the stencil. Okay. So let's see. Let's do this in such a way that we go maybe this way. I'm thinking that'll work. Yeah, I think this will work. So I just pulled a piece of paper out to put the ink on. And I'm not that concerned with this, but I thought since I'm going to be putting ink onto my stencil directly, I would at least make myself a nice leftover piece so that I can use that in another project. So, and I'm really, really hoping this is going to have enough ink on the stencil when I'm done. I don't know. So, if it isn't, I'm going to have to pivot and try and figure something else out. So, but because of that, I'm not going to be all that careful about things. Although I do really like this color combo. I moved it just a little bit. This one is the blueprint sketch, which I think we've talked about my blueprint sketch before. It is so, so inky. And then I'm going to just put a little bit more in there because, you know, if you're going to do it for later, you might as well do it right? Okay. And this one. Right. So this will also give you a really, for those of you guys that are not familiar with this stencil, it'll give you a beautiful view of what this stencil looks like because it really, really is a stunner. Okay, I'm running out of places to hold though. All right, so, oops, I moved it down here, but that's okay. I could cut that off. Okay, so so that is this beautiful, beautiful stencil. Do we have a price on the stencil?
$6.99.
Okay, and the stamp?
Special $23.
Okay. Okay, so there's what, oh, I love this one. All right, let's grab. So then I'm going to move to, this is kind of my leftover piece of the Vicki Boutin mixed media paper, and I'm going to just trim it down a little bit. I'm not entirely sure what size my card's going to end up, so I'm going to give myself a little bit of extra room here so that I have it in case I need it. So I'm just going to cut this to 4.5. And we'll go by 6 just so we can kind of see. All right, now my paper towels are here. So I'm going to just put the paper towels under this guy. And actually, I was going to try to practice this and see if this was even going to work, but I did not get a chance. So, fingers crossed that this is going to turn out how I'm envisioning it in my head. So, I'm going to just give that guy a spray. And I'll put this right here. And I want this to go right about there. All right. I am happy with that. Okay. So now I am just going to use my brayer to get the best ink transfer. Okay. And hopefully this will turn out cool. If it doesn't, then we're going to start over. With a whole different plan. I didn't even get it all the way to the edge of the paper. See, that's why I said give myself some extra. I don't know why I did that. That was silly, actually. That was really silly. Okay, so if I were to do this again, I would move my stencil over so that it's on the edge of the paper. But, you know, it is what it is now. Okay. So I think we're going to have a pretty cool watercolor reverse. Oh, this is awesome. This is so awesome. Look at that. Okay, let me dry this real quick so then I can move to the next stage. All right. Yeah, I could have used the problem I was running into to use the Misty, or really anything to hold, like, I'm guessing, Jamie, you're talking about holding the stencil, or maybe the paper, I don't know, but is that I wanted the full coverage on the stencil because I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do. So I'm going to trim off that little extra there and kind of square up this image just a little bit so that I don't accidentally play outside the lines there. All right. Although I guess playing outside the lines is acceptable, but all right. This one is pretty wet, so I think it's a good idea to keep drying it. Oh my gosh, it is so pretty. It really is. And it's interesting too because you can see like where it just gave it a whole different halo effect right around all of the edges of all the cut stuff. It's pretty neat. Okay. All right. Dry this off here. Okay, so now I have to kind of figure out where we're going to go next. And, oops, I was going to trim this down a little bit though. Get this one first. Okay. And I am not measuring this at all because size, I'm not that worried about size. Okay, so this is our beautiful image. Now, let's take a look at, you know, I'm probably going to need, well, let's see. Okay, so a couple things, and I'll just kind of talk this through with you guys because I don't know a whole ton of what I'm going to do. But what I'm thinking, could I have the VersaFine, no, the Wow embossing powder, no, the Wow embossing pad and those white Superfine? Okay, so we have this cool bubble stamp, and I'm thinking that maybe we'll do something with the bubbles kind of in this corner here and then in this corner, just kind of to tie those in. So that's one of the things. And then I'm thinking just a little bit of background, but I want it kind of light. And then could you also grab shaded lilac, please? Maybe like tumbled glass, something kind of like that. Yep, that's perfect. Thank you. I think the purples are in the other container.
What?
Is it the one? I think it's the one open in the box. The shaded lilac in there? Yeah. Perfect. Thank you. Alright, so let's just see here. I threw away a couple of these. Well, that's not going to do. I cut off all the ink. Alright, so what I'm thinking, so I have a placement for the bubbles, and I'm thinking, let me just kind of walk you guys through what I'm thinking, is this guy is going to get stamped. These stamps so good. I'm thinking this guy is going to get stamped and fussy cut, kind of go right about here. My guess is they made that so that it lines up pretty dang good. Yeah, look at that. So I love it when they probably had this stencil in mind when they designed the size of this butterfly, although none of the samples that I saw their designers do used the two of those two together from my recollection. But I was hoping they matched because that stencil is so awesome. So can I have, ooh, I think I got it. I think I got a great idea. Okay, I just, 1 second. Oh, yes. Okay. Can you, on this other table where the big shot is, can you find a piece of acetate that's floating around there? Because the rest of the acetate is at home. Okay, so I'm going to try out a Staz-On Pigment ink in purple for our butterfly. And I'm kind of excited about this, but this is assuming that he can find the acetate. So in the meantime, I'm going to keep going with my background. So I've got a couple of elements here that I want to stamp in just kind of a very, very light color so that they don't, it's somewhere on this table and it's got those silver hearts on it. It's a little hard to see because it's clear, but it is over there.
How big do you need? What are you stamping?
I'm going to stamp this butterfly, I think. No. Yeah, it could be big enough. Yeah, I'll use that. That's fine. It's a little bit thicker than I would use, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, I just have to make sure I know if this is going up or down, or if there is even a direction. Hang on 1 second. Nope, I think it's relatively non-directional, maybe? Okay, so I'm going to put this on this block and hope I really, really, really don't muck this up. Let's grab a piece of paper and test if I'm going to muck this up, because it is very possible that I could do that. All right, so I'm done with my brayer. Get that out of the way. We're going to go with some shaded lilac and see. Oh, okay, so this is pretty cool. So what's kind of neat, this stamp clearly does not fit on this block. But what's kind of happening, which I was sort of hoping would, is that it doesn't give you really distinct edges when it's not on the block, which is great for creating these backgrounds when, you know, sometimes it's hard with background stamps if you're trying to just do like a kind of like a sketchy part of it, because when you go to push, you sometimes get very sharp edges, but actually this is turning out to be a really, really kind of a cool way to do that. So, okay, friends, here we go. I don't know, but let's see if we can rock this. All right, we just want a little bit on the background. There. Okay. A little bit on the background here. And then I'm going to switch to, I need a baby wipe. I'm going to switch to the light blue and do that one up top. Okay. And these colors will lighten too as they dry. But visible image stamps typically stamp pretty well right out of the gate. And that might be what you guys are seeing here. Even with Distress ink, which isn't a super great stamping ink all the time. But I'm getting some pretty good impressions on that one. So let's... This pad has no ink left in it, I swear. Which is okay for this project, but one day I'm going to have to re-ink it. Okay, actually, that's going to be just fine. So, all right, let me get some ink on here. Let me really try to get this inked up. Okay. And stamp. Okay. Yeah. You don't see a lot of it, but actually I like the not a lot. Okay, so I'm going to just leave that for that one. We have a little bit difference of an intensity on those two colors, but that's okay. And I'm going to put this guy back because I will lose him if I don't. And then, where did my big bubble stamp go? Okay. And so for the big bubble stamp, I think I'm going to do this one in the Misty because I want to be able to stamp this one and emboss it in white. So I'm going to move this around a little bit here and see what I can do. Hi, Gibby. Okay, so let's put this guy in here. Oh, you know what I better do? I better dry this real quick. Just because I'm gonna stamp it with that clear Wow embossing ink, and then I'm gonna put in powder on it. So I want to make sure that all of my stuff here is dry before I dump that powder on. Otherwise, I'll just get white powder everywhere, and that's not gonna do me any good either. So I want to make sure this part is nice and dry. And I could rub that anti-static pad on here too. That probably would be helpful, but I don't have it handy, so we're gonna skip it for the moment. All right, so let's see. How do I want this? I don't necessarily know that there is an up and a down to these because you may not be able to see it much on the video, but there's like numbers in here and they seem to be going in multi directions. So I'm going to put that one just like that. And for the sake of my stamping pad here, I'm just going to put this guy right like that. So the nice thing is it doesn't really matter how this lines up because it's not anything super exact. So if the paper moves, no big deal. So, all right, here goes. All right, so get that nice and good with the coverage. And hope. Oops, where's my Stampendable?
Oh, it's not over there?
No. It was just here. I had it yesterday. Oh, got it. Okay. All right. And that looks pretty good. Okay, so because of the different layers of this one, I am going to just do my embossing powder as we go because otherwise it's really hard to tell where my bubbles are. So I Fingers crossed. Oh yeah, that looks great. Yep, that looks pretty good. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let me heat this real quick. Hold on one moment. All right, well, it might be more than one moment. Normally I can pass this off while I move to the next step, but he's over there checking in. So the Graphic 45 just came in, the Halloween line, and so we are working to get that checked in so that we can get it on everybody's accounts for pickup for tomorrow. That's our evening plan. So hopefully you guys, if you pre-ordered it, should get an email that it is ready for pickup tomorrow. Assuming everything is in the box, that is. Okay, there we go. Now we're starting. This one is a little bit slower to melt, I think, because it's on the thicker paper. Okay. Oh, this is so cool. I love this, like, background bubble stamp. It is awesome for putting texture on. Although I am having a little trouble seeing. But I think we are good. Okay, so we've got those bubbles. And I'm not doing a ton more bubbles for this one. But which one? Where else do we want it? We want, let's see. Okay. And then I'm thinking we want another bubble maybe up in this area. So let me move my little thing right there. That guy there. And again, I have to just kind of look to see, because I want kind of like the littler parts of the bubble. I don't think it's going to matter if it's upside down. So this one, put it kind of like that and call it good. Okay. And one last one, and then we will be good to go to the next step. Okay. Put that down. Now I'm using a super fine. That's probably, that's what I asked for. You know, and on redoing this, because the detail is for this particular project, and I would want maybe the white to stand out a little more, I might have done better with a regular as far as the grit for my embossing powder. But we've got this one going now. So just like if I were to do this one again, I'd probably move to a regular. This one has a little bit of extra powder up here, although I'm not going to worry that much about it. So, okay, let me get this one melted. And I think that's good for that part. Okay. Hold this up to the light. Hopefully it's hot. All right. Any day now. You know, this is the part about the live video where you guys get to hang out with me. Every time we have to do embossing powder, I'm like, oh my gosh. If only we had, you know, the power of fast forward, right? But we don't, so we've got this. All right. Okay. So now I've got some really cool, hopefully you guys can see that, really cool embossed design right there. And I am going to put this back away and off to the side. Okay, so I've got a couple other things that I'm thinking will be awesome. So I want to talk about the Staz-On Pigment. This is not an ink that we have used thus far, but it's an ink that I recently discovered, and I am like crazy about it. So it comes in a variety of colors. The white one, there's a white one that is fantastic. So it works like Staz-On, where it goes on glossy surfaces, but were you able to find the thinner acetate?
No.
Okay. I did, didn't I? Yeah. I was just thinking it might be easier to cut, but you know what? It's okay. We will go with this. Hang on a minute. I just got to figure out how I'm going to manage this because my piece is a little bit smaller. Okay. So I need to make sure that I have this much of my butterfly stamped. Okay. So what I have found with this, and I left the blue on the other side, but that's okay. I'll take it off when we're done here. So the Staz-On Pigment is a really nice stamping ink, and it works on the glossy surfaces similar to Staz-On, but because it's a pigment ink, it's opaque. And what I found when I was working with it earlier is that it dries really quick. So it's like stickier and it dries really quick, which had me, you know, kind of loving it, to be honest, because hang on, this magnet held nothing, as you can tell. Shoot, now I gotta figure out where this little sucker goes. Okay, hold on. It'll be fine once there's ink on there, but okay. Is that gonna work? Yep, okay. So it dries quick and it's got this beautiful color. Now, when you go to use it, one of the things though is that you want to ink and put your lid on right away, okay? Because it does dry so quickly on the non-porous surfaces, also just means it dries quickly, right? So I'm going to ink that up, and then I'm going to put this away and put my lid back on. And then I'm going to hope that I got enough ink on here. If not, maybe we can do another stamping. I don't know, because I can't find my second magnet for this thing. So give it just a good, I think we might only have one shot though. Yeah. Okay. But, oh, I got to try one more time. I did not get enough ink down at the bottom, or I didn't push it, but look at that. Isn't that awesome? Okay, let me grab one more. We're going to do one more. Oh my gosh. And you'll see here in just a second, it's like it dries really quite quick. So, one second. You know what? I probably should have measured where this little thing goes. That would have been the handiest of ideas. But, you know, hindsight's 20/20, right? Okay, let's try it one more time. Get the ink on here. And now the stamp is already kind of inky, so this should even work better. Now for the Staz-On Pigment inks, you do want to have Staz-On Cleaner. So we will have that back in stock probably next week if you decide you want to play with a few of these. Because it does, again, stick to glossy surfaces, and your stamps are pretty glossy. So it does exactly what it's meant to do, but the Staz-On Cleaner will work like a champ. Okay, so I'm just getting better pressure all over. And there we go. Boom, look at that. Isn't that awesome? Oh my gosh. So like that detail that you can get on the acetate with this, and it's opaque. So whereas the other ones are a see-through ink, plus it dries really, really quite quickly. So I am going to just give this a little bit of a squirt here. I don't have a lot of cleaner left, but get some of this off. Oh, I think I need something better than a paper towel for this. Okay, I may have to deal with this later, which is fine. All right, let me deal with that later. I need to actually like scrub it, but you can see it's coming off. It's not it isn't like permanent. Once you have the cleaner, it'll actually come off just fine, but a paper towel is not an adequate way to clean that. I need something a little bit better. So okay, now let me test this one first. Okay, but look at that. See that? So my finger over the top of that one, it's not even smudging. I mean, that's how quick it dries. It's like amazing. The other ones don't dry as quick. And sometimes with the Staz-On and even the archival ink, you have to be careful. That's why working with a platform is really great, because your stamp can slip sometimes and give you like kind of a blurred image. So, and I found when I was working with this weekend that I didn't have that kind of an issue with this one. Okay, so this is the one we're going to end up using. And I'm going to cut it out, and it's going to go right here. But what I want to do is I'm thinking maybe we'll color the back side of this, because I think that would be fantastic. And then we can get some really cool colors coming through. Is there a set of alcohol ink brushes over on the wall?
Alcohol ink brushes?
Yeah, the specific alcohol ink brushes on the wall. I don't have any in the classroom, I know.
Yeah, you got one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you. All right. And so in the meantime, while we're going to set this one and then maybe from my drawer, a couple of alcohol inks that might work to color this guy.
Okay.
Those are not brushes.
No, they're not brushes.
So yeah, I know you're killing it on Fitbit today. So I was requesting alcohol ink brushes. Yeah. Did you just look at the wall and just look for anything that's an alcohol ink on it? Do I actually have the brushes and you just grabbed the wrong thing? Hello? Yeah.
This guy here.
Yeah. Okay. So I want to talk about the alcohol ink brushes. If you do any alcohol ink painting, oh, hi, Sue. These are, well, no, hold on.
You're doing painting. These
Yeah.
are
you going to take it out for me?
open it up for you.
Like a good assistant?
Yeah.
So anyways, what they have is the glue that holds the bristles on the alcohol ink brushes is a different brush, because alcohol inks are a solvent ink. So for some glues, standard, kind of a standard glue for paint brushes, I guess. Did you just... Oh.
It's hard to find it.
Okay. All right. Apparently this one opens at the top. Still need the alcohol inks. Yeah. Maybe you should be drinking. Okay, so the alcohol ink tool set, how much is this one?
Like $6.99.
$7? Okay. So the alcohol ink tool set, it comes with a mini mister, which is fun. We're not going to use that today probably. And then it comes with three different brushes. So the glue in here is not going to come loose when it reacts with the solvent of the alcohol ink. So I'm thinking we may want to use these to paint our butterfly.
What about shimmer alcohol ink?
Oh, we can try that.
Yeah, do you have some over there?
I have nothing by me. No. They might be in a bag at home though. But that doesn't help me at the moment, I suppose. So what I'm going to do is move my brushes, move this guy, lose my magnet again. All right. Look how clean this part is. I think I've only ever used that in one other episode. Okay, but what I want to do is I want to do a little bit of watercoloring on here, I think. just to darken my bubbles a little, not a lot, but I am going to practice here. Okay, you brought me 2 colors that don't go with purple.
Oh, maybe I see you purple.
Purple, blue, green, anything in the realm of like the colors we're working with today. But the white could be nice too. Okay, so spray bottle. And now I can use these alcohol ink brushes also for just regular painting too, which since they're handy, I might end up doing. Okay, so this will work. I just need a little bit more. Where did I just put that pad? Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Fingers crossed. I hope I don't muck it up. It's like always, always my feeling. I just hope I don't muck it up. Okay. So I'm just giving my bubbles a little bit more color. And you can kind of do, thank you, kind of do however you want with the bubbles on this one, because I'm on the mixed media paper, so my goal here is just to give it a little bit more on the background. So, and then you can kind of come in after you're done here. And I think I need, what are my other dark colors? There we go. So let me put some peacock feathers. Nope, let's do this color. Ooh, that one is going to be vibrant. I always like to test my stuff beforehand so that I don't surprise myself with color, especially those. Nope, I think that will be fine. Okay, so now I'm going to make this one. And then I'm going to overlap that purple so that my bubbles where they overlapped. Okay. And go. Because I don't think you can super duper see the white. So if you were a really good watercolorist, which is not necessarily me, you probably would have skipped that little bubble so you could give it another color, but I didn't even see it until it was too late. And where'd my pen go? Grab some of this one, test it over here. Okay. And maybe I'll just put a little bit right in that guy. See if I can get a slightly different color. Okay. So, oops, and this, I think I want blue down here as well. So by putting in the embossing powder, it gives me an easy line to follow, plus it gives me a bit of a resist, so I don't have to be super careful because I can just paint right over those embossed lines. Okay, so now I'm going to move up to the top here, and I'm going to go in with teal for this bubble up here. Now, there were 2 ways to go. If I had gotten my background even darker, I might just paint with water and remove the colors. But my background came out this color, so I'm going to instead add the colors. I think you could really go either way on that pretty well. So I'm just going to put in, I'm just using the 3 colors, which is actually kind of a fun challenge because you have to sort of think through how you're going to lay these out so that you get the right combination for what you want. And since I don't know what I want, it's actually a lot easier because I don't really know what my bubbles are supposed to do. So, and also I have like actually a really not a good paintbrush for this, but sometimes you just use what's handy. Okay, so I am good with that. That just gives me a little bit more kind of interest. And if it were, if I had more time, I might even go in with some white pen highlights and maybe highlight a little bit more in those bubbles or something. But I really want to move on to these guys here. So let me clean this up. And paper towel. There we go. Sounds like Windex, but definitely isn't. All right. And then we're going to pause and have a drink of the wine here. Woo! What is this? What kind of wine is this? It's a fruity one. Oh, it just says a California white wine. Like an artistic mathematician. Oh my gosh. I think this wine is describing me. Like an artistic. Okay, so I'm going to, can you guys see if I put it on the white part? Yeah, I think you can. Okay, so this is the one that didn't stamp that well, but I'm going to try it on this one because since I don't fully know what I want to do, I want to make sure that this is going to look good. So the colors he brought me, so we're going to try these alcohol inks. I have no idea if this is going to show up, but these are the colors that he brought me. He brought me Cobalt, Verdant, Amethyst, and Incandescent, which is clear. And maybe that's what he was going for. So with these ones, the glitter kind of settles at the bottom. We did do a special on these. I'm trying to do it away from the microphone so that it's not super loud for you guys. We did do a special on these a little while ago. And there are 3 additional colors. Do you want to bring those out? The 3 additional colors. You brought me 1, but actually you brought me 2. So I just need the other one.
What was your color?
Yeah. I'm pointing at you.
Oh. Yeah. What?
The other color. It's the other color in the box with the cardinal.
Oh, I didn't bring it out?
No.
What's the name of it?
I don't know. Yeah. But you know what it is because there's a bunch of them back there. Don't you know? Huh? No? Okay. So I'm going to just put a little bit here. A little bit of this one. And a little bit of this one. See if this is the route we want to go. Okay. So let's give it a shot. I'm not 100% sure that these are going to show up. Okay, I don't know that these are going to show up. I might need something with a little bit more color. Oh, the green one shows up. Although I am by no means an alcohol ink artist.
It's onyx.
Yeah, that was the color.
And then there's graphite.
These are the 3 new colors that we didn't have before.
Cappuccino.
Cappuccino. Okay. So this one is the purple and the blue. And then that one is the green. See, I don't think they have enough...
Put graphite in the light.
Okay. Do you want to come try it?
No.
Okay.
Go ahead, but put graphite in there.
It has to be a really, really vibrant color.
Yeah, go with a little graphite. Like, feather it from here out this one.
I like that you're directing the art. As I've already stated, I am not an alcohol ink artist. Okay. You're funny, though.
Oh, look how it looks.
Yeah. But I don't think it's going to have enough color.
I can see it.
You see the glitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just put it on there a little bit thicker.
I'm handing you the paintbrush.
Paintbrush, I don't need it. Just...
How's that working for you?
Well...
You can paint the whole thing, but if you were going to do it, I would just use the incandescent one. I think these colors might need a white background, is what I think.
Okay.
So, because I don't think the colors that you put on were strong enough to show, see?
So what if you use a regular alcohol ink and then mix that with it?
You mean like the alcohol ink that I requested originally?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know how it's gonna. You know, I'm relatively new to the glitter alcohol inks.
Okay. Well,
and we've only ever put them like direct. Okay, wait a minute though. Wait. Hold on. No. I've got an idea. What? What if? Well, you didn't bring me the white, which could have been helpful. But what if I just dribble it like this? I don't think I have a blower over there either, do I?
No, it's on your table.
No, I think it's in my other bag. All right. The one I had this weekend. Okay. So we're going to just, a blower would make this so much easier, but I think actually this is going to be the way that we're going to want to work with this. Yeah, see that?
Oh, okay. That came out pretty well. Okay.
I think that's going to be the winner right there.
You want to cut?
Yeah.
Well then, spatter some more now.
Yeah,
give it Jackson Pollock.
How about if I do it on the one that I actually want to do it on?
No, shit. Okay.
That was our practice one.
Oh.
Do you want to splatter? Do you want to do the splatter on her? No? Okay. Well, I like the green in the middle with the blue on the edges. I thought that was quite pretty. So let's go with green in the middle.
So little people dancing in that.
I know, the glitter in this alcohol ink is amazing. And then what is the, I just want to keep it off of the front because I think the alcohol ink is going to affect the Staz-On ink. And I don't want that to happen.
I mean, you can see how the glitter moves in there. It's like crazy.
Yeah. It's really cool, isn't it? Yeah?
Yeah. Sorry.
Are you just mesmerized by it?
Yeah. Space some of the that guy in there.
That's just clear. You're just gonna cut down the color.
But just want to add a little more of a pop of glitter to it, or would it just?
No, there's a lot of glitter.
Yeah, let me try something. Then.
We'll try it on this one.
I'm gonna try it on your mat.
Try it on this one.
I gotta get it open before I can do.
And you gotta shake it. Okay.
It's gotta be.
What?
Fiddlesticks.
Did you open it and then shake it and then drip it on everything?
Yeah, might. Yeah, well, let me see. All that for that, yeah?
What was your plan here?
I just wanted to see if it would, so it takes it away a little bit.
Yeah, because it's clear. That's the incandescent one.
Okay.
So, let me just wipe up some of the mess that was created by, here you go. Okay. Created by your random acts of help.
But here, can you take a paper and see?
Where's my blue one? Oh, it's right here.
If you take a paper over there and put it down and see what you come up with.
Grab me a paper real quick. No, like a glossy paper.
Oh, you didn't say that.
Well, I thought that was implied.
Yeah, I was going with just regular piece, just like that.
How about if I go with the mixed media paper then?
Okay.
Although I'm not 100% sure that these were that. Although I'm not 100% sure they weren't, so we'll just go with this. All right. But I think it's close to dry, actually. Okay. But it's... I think this was not the mixed media paper. based on how it's soaking through.
Right through.
Yeah. Although that's surprisingly not bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a cool watercolor look, but yeah, that was not watercolor paper.
Was one of
Okay.
those ink blot tests.
Or an ink blot test. That's correct. Okay. So I think we're going to go with this guy, and he is probably close to dry right about now. Let's see. Yeah. See, that's pretty, huh?
That's pretty nice.
Yeah. Okay. And then will you find me some papers for matting this piece?
Let's just go with white.
Huh?
Let's go with white on the background.
You just want white? Okay, that's fine.
That'd be totally fine.
Yeah. All right. So let me get this out of the way. Can you just wave that around for a minute or two?
Hello.
Hello. The coveted 91% alcohol here. Just as a cleanup tool.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty
Is it dry? Did you touch it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, are you touching it on the...
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Just get any residue off of the edges here. All right. Here we go. Fingers crossed, right? Okay, so I'm gonna cut off his antennas in an effort not to make myself, this is where I think that slightly thinner acetate would have been easier. However, this one will give our butterfly a little bit more girth. So I know. I'm trying not to mess it up. Otherwise, I have to do a whole nother butterfly from the beginning. And yesterday, we already had to do a restamp in craft, so.
So far, it's not bad.
Yeah, I think this is going to turn out good. And I did check to make sure that my butterfly was going the correct way. Because that's the next thing. Go through all of this trouble, and then it doesn't match up with how I placed my stencil would be like, ugh. So what's going to be nice too, and you guys will see this, is because this ink is opaque, I can probably put this little guy on foam, which will be nice.
On top of the on top of the empty spot you have right here.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
So you probably don't need the antennas because you have one.
Oh, well, it's good because I already cut them off.
Oh. So with the stencil, you have an antenna there.
You do, yeah. I just decided it was way too much to try and cut. I will oftentimes cut those antennas off. All right, so there is my butterfly. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, let's see what we got. I'm excited.
It's gonna go
Wow.
right there.
Wow.
Do you love that?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Is that how you envisioned it? Not even close, huh?
That's totally how I saw it. But here's the thing: if you put those lines on it and it's clear, would those show up?
But that's what we're gonna test right now.
Okay.
So I'm going to merely put
just stick it on the body.
It on the body, yeah.
You thought of that too, right?
Yeah. And I'm gonna try to just get it, under there. Oh yeah, see? Yeah, it's because it's opaque, right? Yeah, and so you are not even seeing the foam. So what I would do then is I'm going to take this and I'm just going to bend it just a little bit. Just a little bit. Hello. just like so. It's not going to be, not a lot. I just want a wee bit of dimension on this butterfly. Actually, I don't want it on this one.
Well, take it too far down, yeah?
It's not, it's, like, how do you like that?
That looks good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so far it looks pretty awesome.
And ta-da!
Well, but put him down.
I know. I'm just like testing. Once he's down, he's down. I didn't put a sentiment on it though. But that's, I think, okay. I also did not test that this was the right edge for that. So I am going to have to go to the side here and cut this off.
But here, you have a bunch of the holiday sentiments over here.
What now? I love this. Yeah. This is really cool.
Where are those ones we cut yesterday in craft?
You want a man sentiment on this?
Well, no, here's the thing.
On your retirement.
Yeah.
Spread your wings, little butterfly, on your retirement.
What is that?
Right there on the top of the white ones.
Okay. Where's the spread your wings?
No, I just made that part up. So.
We'll go with just this card.
Hi.
Just this card as a gift. Hello there.
This card is the gift? But that's in craft.
Yeah, but the contrast in color.
Okay. I don't hate that.
Yeah.
Do you want this on a craft base then?
No, just like that. Just put a slim phone behind her.
Besides, instead of the white?
Yeah, I think so. This card is a gift.
Well, there's a white one that says that same thing.
But I like the craft. It gives it a bit of color.
Okay. Do you guys like, okay, do you guys like the craft sentiment? Or do you like the white sentiment?
Oh, you can go. There you go.
Or here's to many more beers. I'm not doing the if you were milk, I'd sniff you on this card. So while we're waiting to see, so this is the butterfly here, how it turned out. It is so pretty. Okay, so this is also gonna go on a card base. We're thinking, but I did cut this a little bit bigger, so it's slightly bigger than an A2. So we're thinking, okay, so guys, okay, so I've got a craft, I've got a white in the voting.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Tell me what you guys think. Craft, white. The card is the gift is a vote. White. Okay, we're going with white.
We'll go with white.
But we will go with the card is the gift. Okay. Did we not celebrate you enough yesterday? You're so funny. The man, the myth, the legend.
You had the card as a gift?
No.
Oh, I don't think it's. I don't see it over here.
Well, it has to have been over there unless you threw it away.
Mm-mm. Nope.
It's not? Okay, let me see what else I got. It's got to be in the white sentences.
Wait.
How about cheers to many more years? That's fine.
The card is the gift. There you go.
Cheers to many more years is also fine. Yes, the card is the gift. I think that's funny. So not cheers. How about cheers to many more years?
No, the card is a gift.
This to me feels like what I would put on a envelope.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. So where do we want the sentiment? Like right here overlapping the butterfly?
I think so.
I think that's a pretty good spot.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'll go with that.
Okay. White is the voting we're getting.
Okay. So
Okay.
card is the gift.
Card is the gift. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And I'm going to use these guys. Have I mentioned how much I love these strips? Probably. Probably lots. Like I feel like I can't live without them. That and they seem to be top of my stack of foam stuff.
Oh, you're talking about the phone?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about me.
I'm just kind of so on.
I'll have some wine.
Here, have some wine. I thought you were talking about me. You're so funny. Okay. So, yes, this card is the gift. All right. Oh, gosh, this is turning out beautiful.
Yeah, so they
Yeah.
glue it
Oh,
down to
wait
that
a minute.
one.
Wait a minute.
You do.
Oh, yeah, I got foam on top. It popped the butterfly wing down. Hold on. Just a minor miscalculation on my part. Yeah, okay. And then I bent the sentiment, so there we go. It was pinning the wing down. Okay, and then I will just mat it on some white, and we'll call it good. I just got to go get some white. So we'll probably end the show for today with this, and then I will mat this on a white card base, and I'll post the picture on Facebook. But anyways, I love how this turned out, and I have to say this was not exactly where I was planning, but kind of close. That butterfly on acetate with the glitter, that was a brilliant idea.
You're welcome.
Yes, and okay, so let's review what we used really quick. I've completely demolished this. So this guy here is on special through Saturday for $23. And this is the new one from Visible Image. Well, yeah, I gotta clean that. Okay. And then the stencil, I think he said the stencil was $7, which this does not help you. Where is the stencil? Oh, here we go. So that's the stencil, and then this is what we made in the beginning just to get our background. Can you believe that this is where we started, and then this is where we ended up? How cool is that? Do you guys love that as much as I do? Oh my gosh. All right. And then we have these packs of acetate, and actually I wasn't sure in the beginning if I wanted the thicker acetate, but after I did the butterfly, I am pretty happy with that because it does give that butterfly a little bit more substance. So we have these 4x4 sheets of acetate, and there's 6 sheets in each one, and I think they're like $1.50 for the pack of 6 4x4s of a little bit heavier acetate. And then Staz-On Pigment ink comes in a variety of colors, but today we used grape candy, and God, it's so pretty. Then we also used, for the colors that we used of Distress, we used Peacock Feathers, Blueprint Sketch, and Wilted Violet for our background. For our light stamping, just to bring in a little additional texture, we used Shaded Lilac and Tumbled Glass. Tumbled Glass was almost out. And then for the back of the butterfly, after a little bit of figuring out how it was going to work, we did these 3 colors, which are now available in open stock. So if you didn't get the glitter bundle when we initially announced it, these are going to be available in open stock now. I didn't use amethyst actually on this particular butterfly, but those 3 colors go together well, and it's because I stamped in purple. Now, for those of you guys that did get the glitter bundle before, these are the 3 colors that we did not get in our initial shipment. So these are the 3 colors that you may not have seen. So let me actually grab something around here. I thought I just had that acetate. Where did the extra acetate butterfly go? Like, it's so weird. I haven't moved. How is anything even gone? I haven't gone anywhere. Okay, well, that's okay. I'm going to pop open another one here, and I will just show you what the colors look like, because these are definitely, especially if you got the original ones, these are colors that you are going to want in your stash. Okay, so let me just pull this off. Hang on one second. So Onyx, Cardinal, and Incandescent. Now, Incandescent is in a similar looking bottle to Angelic or Angel Wings or something like that. That was the white one. And so Incandescent is actually clear. It is just glitter. That's why we were talking about it would dilute the color on that one. Sometimes that's what you want. But so let me just, that's Cardinal. This one is so pretty. Okay, and then this one here. That one might have needed more shaking. Oh, he's got stuff everywhere. I see what he was talking about. I think that's left over from when he shook it. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Okay, there we go. A little more glitter in that one. Probably need more glitter in the black too. Okay, so the black one is really dark, so until that one dries, you don't see the glitter as much, but I'm going to just, since I don't have my blower, just move these around a little bit so that you can kind of see what the deal is. And then hopefully they'll dry. This is easier if I had white to show you, but I don't have a white. So the glitter is going to pop out more once they are, oh, that's not even a good piece, once they're dry. So hopefully you can see it a little bit in the black, maybe. Yeah, okay. You can see it start, there we go. You can see it kind of starting to come out in the black. It's in the red, and there it is in the clear. So the clear is awesome. You can make really, really cool overlays for basically anything because of the glitter. So anyways, those are the 3 new colors. And if you need to add those to your stash of the other ones that you already have, they are here and ready for pickup. How much were the alcohol inks? I feel like they were $4.50 is what I was thinking off the top of my head. So anyways, there we go. Thanks so much, you guys, and have a great weekend. For those of you guys in Maker Mania, I hope you are having a blast. We will see you guys all live on Wednesday next week. Bye-bye.